All right, so this will be my second video, and this one is me and Captain Spaceship, one of my favorite players, against F.E.G. I believe we have made another clan enemy, and they don't like us. So I've only done one other video except this one, so you just gotta bear with me. And starting the build. There's Captain Spaceship in the green. I'm in the purple. Thanks. Some stupid little pop-up. Now, in the beginning of this one, I really didn't do too well on the crate snatch, and I don't think that Captain did either. But I did get a couple. And I was really surprised to see their scouts out so quickly until I realized that we were playing against resistance about this time that I saw the base. And I believe I mentioned it maybe in my last video too, that resistance is a bit harder for me and my tactics. And that is because all resistance vehicles seem to have machine guns. We did get a little scouting of the map done. Really didn't get a look at Red's base. What's going on over here? I did want to get a look and see if I could maybe see which way he was going to swing with this. I didn't see a machine factory at this point in yellow. So I was thinking he was probably going to do an infantry rush. And I believe I commented to Captain about that same thing, about expecting a rush maybe. And me and Captain were talking tactics. We at this point really didn't know which way we were going to swing with it. Captain was talking about maybe going for Jaguars and trying to make his mind up if he wanted to do a Jaguar or a sniper tower rush on Red. See, I seen the machine factory on Red, but at this point too, I also kind of called out Red to maybe be the weaker player. So, like I said, I was expecting a rush, so I started throwing up sniper towers in preparation of that rush. Captain's actually got a really good build started, I thought, and preparing for a rush as well. I'll go ahead and speed this up a little bit. Well, Captain did decide, I think his plan was to do the sniper tower rush, so I let him know that I would keep my army in between our two bases to maybe have his back, since he wasn't going to be trying to pump out soldiers too much. I hate this little screen. Captain told me to get some scouts out, so I put out scouts. Captain also let me know about this guy's sniper towers being probably heavily upgraded. They were getting his soldiers from pretty far away. Ooh, and I had my rally points stuck, so that's why my guys keep running up here. And I had to make the adjustments and stop that. But so at this point too, I was starting to think like no rush, and everybody knows resistance for the rush. So me and Captain were talking about like, I wonder what they're doing, and maybe even talking about jets. I don't know. I think here soon I started adding air defense to the base, but I really just wanted to make sure that, and I'm glad I did this, because this is actually probably what saved me in the end, preparing for that rush. Thought they were going to come and scout me, but still kind of wondering what they're planning. And I think me and Captain started talking about maybe possible Jaguars coming our way. This battle right here really doesn't show me glory, show my glory. Captain came in and saved the day, as I believe he has with mine in his battles more than once. Walls are really effective. They've saved me more than once too. Oh, right here. I learned the hard way that you have to run into the cloud with to combat the chameleons. So if you see, that's what I'm doing, is I'm just chasing the cloud down and shut down a nice chameleon Jaguar siege tank attack with just a few soldiers. Wanted to poke at it a little more, see if I could do a little more damage, and see maybe about making a little wreak of havoc on the base here, but realized that I probably needed to get out of there, so pulled back. Here comes Captain. And I believe right here, me and him discussed it also, is that we need to coordinate a little better Because if you see, my guys just came in and cut off his tanks. And probably messed up that whole little rush for us right there. And we tried to come in, and we really didn't do much damage here. I'm coming from both sides. And me and Captain both a little frustrated with how that one turned out. We should have had that. That was a good force that just got shut down there. Let me see what Cap is doing. I've just been concentrating on me. Look, he's got a really good defense going on up here, and he's got his Jags pumping back out. And I just kind of was figuring I was going to get a rush since all the soldiers were on my side of the map. So I just try to keep this little band out of choke points and onto open field, and maybe try to catch choke points. There's one there, there's one there. For there, if I can keep them choked in right there, it's usually best. And so they started trying to sniper rush me. And like I said earlier, thankfully I kind of had already built up that little area expecting a rush early in the game. And while this is going on, they almost broke through, but Captain goes in and wreaks havoc on the undefended red base because they are busy down here. Look at that. Threw up the walls. You're not coming through this way. I only have like a handful of guys holding off sniper towers and jaguars. If they had been able to come in and siege inside of my base right there, it might have been a different story. So use those walls. As you can see, Captain was able to destroy the entire red base. And I was able to push back the Jaguar sniper tower assaults. A few upgrades on the barracks because I see that I am going to need the grenadiers. Throw up a few more sniper towers. Sniper towers are always a good defense against the sniper tower rush if you could get yours in place before they get close. Here comes Captain coming in the back door and just blowing them to hell. Oh, that's nasty. You know he's mad. At this point, he's probably wanting to throw his phone, cussing. He couldn't push through the wall. He just really took it up the butt. And red making another push, trying to get back in the game. Captain goes up there to start shutting that down. We see there's a sizable little army there now. Here I come. Captain coming in and finishing off yellow. I'm just staying alive, and sometimes that's what it's about. It's just staying alive, taking the brunt force of it, while your partner goes in and handles business. Here we are, arriving at the doorstep of red. And if he might have had a little more time, but not today. Altogether, a pretty good battle, I thought. At some points was over. But thanks to Captain, he came in, he saved the day. F.E.G. takes him down. Thank you, fellas, and good night.